Hi, I'm Construction Gamer and this is Transport Fever 2. I'm back from the Christmas holidays with a brand new feature which I'm hoping to run for quite some time. It just depends how many mods get released. It's probably not going to be weekly, it'll be as and when there are mods available, but I plan to look at some of the British mods that have been created for Transport Fever 2. Currently there are quite a lot already on the Steam Workshop, so I've got some to work through already, and I know there are some planned to be released very soon as well, so I'll be maybe every week if there's enough mods, but otherwise it'll just be as and when there are sufficient mods to look at. And I basically just want to look at British mods. I know there are fantastic other mods out there for other railways, but as I am also doing my Northern Powerhouse series, which is based in the UK and will be heavily using UK based mods, then I thought I'd just take a look at some of the fantastic mods that have been created for the game so far and will hopefully be continue to be created going forward. So I've got about I've got 6 mods to look at in total, 6 separate mods, but they come in all different shapes and forms. So we're currently on this. Now this is it is the Great Northern Railway A1422 Stirling 8 foot. Now if I've got any of that wrong, don't blame me, I'm just reading off what it's named in the Steam Workshop. Now this, I should have probably researched it a bit more, but it's just a steam locomotive, and if we look in the actual depot we can have a little bit look at it a little bit more in detail. I'm a bit rusty, I haven't been doing videos for 2 weeks and it is showing, but yeah, this is the first of a new kind of mini series as well, so you'll have to bear with me. But if we look for the locomotive itself, the GNR A1422 Stirling 8 foot, that's so named because of the big central driving wheels, which are 8 foot in diameter, as you can see here, with a monstrous 8 foot driving wheel. Patrick Stirling's 8 foot singles were an elegant racehorse from the late 1800s. Top speed of 70. I've checked that on Wikipedia, it seems about right. Obviously steam powered, power 891 horsepower, 70 kilonewtons of tractive effort, and emissions of 74. Available from, it doesn't say because I have available all on, which is frustrating, so I will have to make a note of that in future when they are actually available from, but it's going to be from the late 1800s as it says there. These are colourable, are they? Yes, they are fully colourable, and I'm using the more colours mod as well, so we've got more to choose from. So what's that, 2.4? Ignore that actually, because we're in 2006, so we can ignore the price, but you can see all the specs there. Just a standard nice locomotive or steam locomotive, and that is operating on one of my routes. We've just lost it. We've got a couple of other trains, locomotives to look at there. Is this the one? No, that's another one. There he is. Let's just take a little bit of a ride along. What I'm going to do actually is just turn the music off so you can hear what it sounds like. I'm going to shut up for a minute, so turn that off, and then you can just hear the sounds. I'm not sure if they're custom sounds or what, but that is what it sounds like. We'll let it get up to a bit of steam and see what it sounds like as it's getting a little bit faster. The wagons, the coaches, they're just standard in-game ones. I haven't bothered with any mods just yet, so they're just there for show, just to see it pulling 4 big coaches. There, we can I'm just going to shut up and let it get up to a bit of steam so you can hear it. As we have an autosave. There we are, so that's what it sounds like. For this series I've built a little mini map with 2 towns because I do want the trains to be loaded with people, just so we can see the doors opening and things like that. Obviously not important with these because these are vanilla wagons, coaches, but yeah, for the later DMUs, multiple units and any carriages that come out, then that will be important. Now we'll take a look at another one. I should have said actually who that was by. That's by Steve M4, and I will, I hope, name all of the modders who've created these wonderful creations. The next one we will take a look at, in no particular order, is the Intercity 225 in Swallow livery. This is by CW315. This is a nice looking mod. This is formed of Mark IV coaches, driving van trailer, which will be this because it's got no pantograph, and a Class 91 locomotive at the rear end powering the entire vehicle. You've got a little driver in there working away in the driving van trailer. I will just be quiet just for a minute, just so you can hear what this sounds like. Just zooming along, only 83 at the minute because it's only a short piece of track, but this train is actually capable of 140 miles per hour. Again, not sure if they're custom sounds, but that's what it sounds like, screeching around a corner, because that is quite tight, and he's just waiting there. It's a good chance to look at these UK Semaphore Signals. As you can see, we're on the right side, or the correct side of the track, which is the left hand side, and we have here a UK semaphore. This is by UK Semaphores, I think by Kellicans. He's going to be featured heavily in today's episode just because of the volume of work that he's put out. And you can see that lift in there, that's rather fab looking. So early on in the game you can have your trains on the left hand side, which is obviously the correct side. So we're going to jump back on this now because I want to see the doors as we open. So we have got passengers in there. Come back. We have got passengers inside there. I'm just going to glitch into the roof there just so we can... No, maybe not. Let's jump off. Pull back a bit so we can see the doors in action. We've got a few people waiting, not a huge number, and strangely they're all waiting for different services, even though obviously this is going to be a lot quicker. So is that going to open? Nice sliding action there, look at that, smooth sliding action, absolutely fantastic. Now this isn't a review show as such, I'm just taking a look at them, but if I do say they look good or anything like that, it's just my opinion of them, but I won't be criticising or anything like that. I'll just be taking a look at the mods, nice and friendly, and just seeing what these wonderful modders have created for us. So that is the Intercity 225. I think more liveries are on the way, so you have your maybe GNER, is that Great North Eastern Rail? Yeah, and your East Midlands trains liveries, but I'm not too sure. Just have to be patient for those. But that is I do like that Swallow livery actually, so that's not too bad. Now, if we take a look in the depot, just bring it up. Multiple units. It's a multiple unit fixed formation Intercity 225 there, capable of 140. Now in Britain on the East Coast Main Line it is limited to 125 miles per hour, but that is a signalling problem more than the actual problem with the trains themselves. They would actually be capable of that speed if they had in-cab signalling, I want to say, but they don't, so they are limited to 125. It's electric, obviously, 6,000 horsepower, 190 kilonewtons of tractive effort, capacity 212, which isn't too bad. If we take a look at some of the other multiple units. Now I don't know what to compare it with because this is 244 metres long if we had one of those, so it will fit just in a 240 metre long station. If we compare that to an ICE, Intercity Express, then let's get rid of that for a minute. What sort of length you are? I think add. So he's 282, capacity of 162. So yeah, I'd say that's about right because they are quite high capacity trains, these. So I'm going to say that's about right, especially balanced within the game itself. So get rid of you. So yeah, 212, not too bad. Cargo, obviously people and ignore the lifespan because obviously that changes by the speed you have your date on. So that is the ice, no, don't say that word, that is the Intercity Express 225. Let's take a look at, before we go on to another train actually, we are going to go on to, or another locomotive rather, these UK light signals. So if we go into the rail, buy some signals, these are UK light signals. You've got a different variety, you've got 2 aspect and a 3 aspect, you've got ground ones, then you've got these ones. I think you must have to have other props in order for them to work because they don't quite lock on to the catenary masts, so yeah, that probably will require other things, but you've got a whole selection of UK mods, and obviously on the correct side of the track, like so. Good selection of those. So later on in the game, when you do decide to upgrade your signalling from semaphores, you do have a good variety. Again, this is by Killican's prolific modder at the moment. So we've got that, we've got 225. Let's take a look at another locomotive, which, let's take a look at you. You're the 8 foot, already looked at you. Let's have a look at this, which should be, no, I want to click on you please. This will be the Midlands 483, I hope. Another one by Killican's, steam locomotive obviously. Looks rather fab. I'll just shut up for a minute so you can hear what this sounds as it builds up a bit of steam. So that's what that sounds like. If we head straight into the depot, like so, and we take a look at the steam locomotives, and then we go down to the Fowlers, Fowler 2P LMS, and we've got the BR1 which we've just been riding along. This is the fastest of the bunch. Now I don't know if you've noticed yet with the mods, but they do have a new system for listing different variants. So in the past you would have just had a full list of locomotives or trains or whatever, and I've just said the wrong train. That's frustrating. I said Midlands 483, didn't I? And that's what I've written down, but what we're actually looking at is the Fowler 2P LMS. I'm going to have a look who has made that mod, just to double check. I was right, I was just getting myself muddled up. There are 2 different sets of variants. So you've got the Midland Railway 483 class here, which is available in, I'm pretty sure it's the late 1800s. That is a top speed of 50 miles per hour, but later on you get the Fowler 2P, the LMS, and this comes in three different flavours. So you've got the SDGR, JR, and then you've got the British Railways, and you've got the LMS as well. Different speeds. So this, I think the British Railways one is the latest that's available, and that's top speed of 60 miles per hour, 129 horsepower. And then you've got the LMS, 1,156 horsepower, that's 55 miles per hour. And then this one, 55 miles per hour again. So what you would do, what I was trying to explain, is with the new kind of system, if you want a different variant, so you got that one there, you just click on the one you want and then click add here, and then you can do that again, so I can add that one and then add that one. So that's how you select your different variations of mods with the new system. While we're here, we may as well look at another Killican's mod to be surprisingly, which is the Class 37s, which I've got going on as well. Again, these have got different variations, so you've got BR Blue, another one with your large logo, your British Railways green, Coal Ash Rail, England, Wales, Scotland, EWS red, and then you've got Re-Rail Freight grey. And again, you just select your ones there, add it there, like so, and that's how you add your different variations of those. So that is a 90 miles per hour capable diesel locomotive, 1,774 horsepower, 247 kilonewtons of tractive effort. These are available, I want to say, the 50s and 60s. Obviously, the different dates on the liveries, they will be unlocked, I think, as the years progress as well, because you wouldn't get an EWS until about 1996, I want to say, with privatisation. So yeah, these should unlock at different times, I think. But yeah, this is definitely around the 60s, I want to say. Could be wrong, probably am. If I am, please don't comment. I know I'm wrong. Right, so yeah, that is that in the depot. Where is it on the line? There it is, nice and close. We can take a look at that. Again, I've just gone for something, but I don't know what they are. Standard vanilla coaches, and we'll just take a ride on him. I'll just shut up and let him play along. I think, yeah, I'll shut up for a minute so you can hear it. I'm pretty sure it's the same sound from Transport Fever 1, but that was a good sound anyway. It's a pretty accurate representation of a 37, so might have been updated. If not, it's accurate enough anyway. Love the little detail of the fan in there. I've always liked that. It's just a great looking mod. I'm not sure if too much more has been done since Transport Fever 1, but Transport Fever 2 is graphically slightly better, so they might have done some more work to it. But it's a locomotive that I will probably be using an awful lot with the Northern Powerhouse map that I'm doing, just to replace any multiple units later on in the game that I don't have. As we move away from steam to diesel, I'll be using these prolifically, and I'm glad they've made an early return to Transport Fever 2. So the last mod is the stations, which I definitely haven't written a name for who the creator was, but these are generic UK stations. Now, why haven't I written any notes for this? But basically what this does, it adds some more platforms, canopies and stairs, subway connections somewhere. There they are, with more of a UK based feel to them. So you can see the actual roofs. The shelters are completely different from your standard. If we just go into the station configuration tool, you can see you've got a whole UK generic section here. You've got three different colours. So you've got orange, which changes the colours of the benches, not orange, brown. And then you've got a red. You've got blue, so that'd be something like a Northern Rail blue. And then if you just go onto there, please, snap onto there, you can see there you've got different colour variations for each of those, which looks rather snazzy. If we go along, obviously we've got the different staircases to match, and then if we go along a bit further, we have different roof types as well. So like that, with just some brown paint on it. If we go to the MISC buildings, actually, and just take a look, platform roof, this is the oldest style platform roof, which is the vanilla one, and then this is the later one. So you can see a lot of work has gone into that roof, just to add a little bit more detail and realism to any UK builds. Just looks a bit more authentic, especially with the benches like that as well. Don't think these have any sort of time dependence on them. Doesn't look like it because I do have everything available. But yeah, just adds a little bit. If you're creating a UK based design, then these will fit right in. Let's click off that. There we are. So they are the 6 mods that we've looked at. Have we looked at the signals in any sort of detail? Because I did put a few out. Yeah, there's a 3 aspect and a 2. No, is that another 3? That's another 3. And there are some others along here, like so. These goes in the sense these are on the correct side, but these are sort of right hand signals. I think they're correctly placed anyway. And if we just go to that like that, so hopefully I will make better notes and take a look at any mods. If you're a mod creator and you'd like me just to promote a mod for you, because I know you do put a lot of work into these. That's if you think I'm worthy of promoting your mod. I am hoping to make better notes in future and make this a bit more slick than it has been. But yeah, this has been the first foray into my little mod mini series that I'm going to be doing as and when mods are available. So I'll leave you with this one as he steams along. We'll turn around, try move away with the reverse thing there. We'll leave you with that one just steaming along there, and I'm going to leave it there for today. Obviously, reminder of the link to the Great British Mods collection on the Steam Workshop will be a link to that in the description below, so you can find all the British mods that are out for Transport Fever 2 currently, and it is being updated all the time as well, because I do check almost daily to see if any new mods have come out. So I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to say until next time, bye bye.